We are in a beautiful relationship with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And the King of the universe came down to earth from heaven looking for a woman to make his beloved bride forever. He came all the way from heaven, and he gave up his entire life in order to purchase us. And many would say that the price that a man is willing to pay for something is what determines its worth. And God thought that the pricelessness of his entire body was an appropriate price to pay to purchase the bride that he loves. And that bride is you and I, guys. And so if you ever don't feel special, just remember that truth, that the King of the universe came down from heaven to buy us so he could hold us in his loving arms again. That's how much we mean to him. But it's hard to see ourselves that way. It's hard to feel that special about ourselves, because I don't know if you've ever been in love with somebody that you thought was just so perfect for you, and like everything about them was so perfect, but then all you did was compare yourself to them and think about how you're not worth it, you're not worthy, you don't compare to them, and it made you feel less than and like you didn't deserve being with them. Like there was this huge space, between you and them, and in so many ways there was this wall keeping you from them. And we could call that wall our sin, but that's the thing, is that even though God is so perfect and we're not always perfect, Jesus Christ, by one sacrifice, has perfected us forever. He stepped down and he took away that lack. He took away that separation between him and us. He took away our sin, and God is not far off anymore. And there's one sin really that is the biggest separator between us and God, and that's unbelief. And Jesus is asking us today to believe that the gospel is this true, that the gospel is this real, and that the gospel is this good. I mean, he gave us his own body so that we could feast on it and become it. He made us into his body. He made us into a piece of his own self. There is no difference anymore. We might not walk in freedom from sin to the measure that Jesus Christ did when he was on this earth, but part of being in a godly relationship, part of being in a healthy relationship, is that when the other person loves you enough, we might be falling short, we might be failing, right? We might lack all of these things, but the good spouse who is devoted and truly has made a promise will be there to make up for your lack, will be there to pick you up when you fall, will be there to carry you during hard times. Jesus is not a fool. Jesus knows our weakness. Jesus made a promise to us before we could do anything for ourselves. Not only that, he knows our entire life, past, present, and future. He knows the pitfalls. He knows the shortcomings. He knows the trials that we are all going to enter into. And he knew it before time even began. And he still made a promise to us. So where does all of the responsibility truly fall on? Well, to the one who has the knowledge. And Jesus Christ has the knowledge. He would not have made a promise to us if he didn't know what he would have to go through in order to fulfill that promise. And, he considered the cost of building this building, this tower, this temple of God. He considered the cost. He knew what it would take. He is a wise builder. He is not a fool. He knew what it would take, and he still made the promise to you. He knows what's going on in your life right now, and he knows that it's not too big for him, and he's known for a long time, or else he would not have invested in you. He believes in you. He believes in you. He knows that you're going to bear fruit. And he believes in you more than you believe in yourself. And he's asking you to believe in yourself the way that he believes in you. And he's asking you to believe that he is going to make up for all of your lack and all of your failures. Because he's that good and he's that strong. You see? And nobody, no righteous man makes a promise to be with a woman forever if he doesn't believe that she is good, if he doesn't believe that she's going to bear fruit. And this is the truth about this relationship with Jesus Christ, is that we are the woman. And I say that in because we need to know that it's Jesus' job to pursue us. Okay? And sometimes women can make it really hard for men to pursue them because they're always running away, because they're so afraid, because they have so many insecurities. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be exposed fully, because they're afraid that the man is going to see who she really is inside, find out who she really is underneath all the makeup and the clothes, and that he's going to think she's ugly and run away. But with Jesus, he is not a superficial man. He sees who we are all the way to our very core. And it's not the clothes, it's not the makeup, it's not our workout routine that gives us a nice body that he's interested in. He's not interested in the outer appearance. He looks on the inside. And he judges based upon that. And that is where he finds value. And guess what? That is where he is finding value in you. So there is no point in running away from him. He already sees who we are on the inside, and he thinks that we are beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So why run away? Why not bear it all before him and let him see who we truly are, so that he can love us and heal our hearts? And because he is pursuing us, but it's insecurity and fear that keeps us every day bound to things we got to do, tasks we have to perform, fruit we have to bear, all the money we have to make, all these things that are secondary. God is saying, leave it all alone and come to me, and come and receive the love that I have for you, because you are already beautiful to me. And I'm not concerned about all these outer things. I'm concerned about who you really are, and who you really are is enough for me. It was enough for me to come from heaven and literally give my entire life up for. That's what he's saying. Let me show you that that's how I feel about you, the Lord is saying. Let him show you today. Let him show you today that you're not afraid, because you believe that even though in that time that you couldn't perform any works that were beautiful to him or for him, he still thought you were beautiful enough and valuable enough to give his entire life for. And that's the truth. And that's the mystery of the gospel, guys.